You would have thought, after the last 5 times I told you, that you would have subscribed already. Get it sorted. Click the button.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be going over 3 exercises that are going to help reinforce your core position and make you a better lifter. Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about setting our core position quite a bit. So what exactly does the core consist of? To us, it's all the musculature that attaches to your ribs and your pelvis. By working out how to use these muscles to orient your pelvis underneath your rib cage, not only are you going to be stronger in that position, but you're going to be feeling better through a lot of your strength exercises. In Charlie's video on setting the stack, he spoke about how doing a forced exhale gets your ribs down, and by engaging your hamstrings in these exercises, it works to tilt your pelvis underneath you. This is what sets the stack position. The 3 exercises we're going to be doing today all work to get your abs engaged while your hamstrings work to tilt your pelvis underneath you. If doing these exercises correctly, your abs and hamstrings should be working pretty damn hard the entire time. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is a supine hamstring bridge with a full reach. Exhale fully to set your core position and bring your ribs down. We then drive our heels through the bench, and that'll just help us bring our pelvis underneath us. As we do this movement, just try and make sure that you keep your ribs down and your belt buckle up. So that's the way that we just refer to keeping your pelvis oriented underneath us. Every time that we do these reps, we want to make sure that we're trying to reach for the roof and we drive our heels down. When I do this exercise, I exhale fully on the way up, and that just works to reinforce the core position. Usually when we do a supine hamstring bridge, we'll program it for 3 to 5 reps, doing a full inhale and full exhale on each rep. The next movement we're going to be going through is the plank with heel reference. Probably wondering, why won't we just settle for a standard plank? Well, at the start of the video, I was talking about getting our abs and hamstrings to work together in these movements to try and orient our pelvis underneath us and get our ribs down at the same time. By adding in the heel reference and thinking about pushing our heels back, it helps just to get that pelvis tucked underneath us and integrate our hamstrings within a classic core exercise. Again, we program this movement for exhales, so inhale fully and exhale fully, and that's 1 rep. Usually we program a plank with heel reference for about 3 to 6 exhales. It works quite well as being paired with big lifts like our squats or deadlifts, and doing those movements during our warm-up sets leading into a top set. Make sure that with this movement, you're trying to push your elbows through the ground and drive your heels back into a wall. The last exercise we're going to go through today is the active bear plank with heel reference. When setting up for the active bear plank, we want to set up in quadruped or all fours. We want to drive our heels back into the wall, and we want to push our hands through the ground. This way, we're going to get our hamstrings engaged through the heel drive, and the push through the ground is going to work to get our ribs back. As with the plank and the supine hamstring bridge, we program this exercise for exhales. Inhale fully and push the ground away. Exhale fully until you feel your ribs compress and your abs turn on. We usually program this exercise for 3 to 6 exhales. So here at Strength Culture, we generally program movements like this as part of the warm-up or paired with warm-ups of the main lift. So as we're working up to our top weight or top sets of squat or deadlift, we generally pair these sort of exercises as part of the warm-up. Being able to set the stack position, as with anything, is a skill, so doing movements like this more often almost make it like second nature to be able to get into this core position of ribs over pelvis. Let us know how you went with these exercises. If you felt that like they really worked your core or helped you understand the stack position a lot more, please let us know. If you liked the video or you've got any questions, drop a comment below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy lifting.